my lovelies. Today's video is a lineup video. I've got my tea here to accompany me, and it's actually raining outside, so if you hear any background noises of the rain, hopefully that's not too much of a problem for you. This is actually the second time I'm trying to kind of do this lineup video for you. The first one, I wasn't in a good mood, so I missed out a few of those points, so I figured out I'll do another one for you guys, because I want there's a few things I really want you guys to know as well. So this is basically all the journals that I'm going to be using this year. I will take you through each of them and what they're going to be used for and what's in it and my plans for it. So I'm going to just start with my smallest one first. So let's move this to the side for now. This is my Camel passport. I use them more than this one. It's the one that gets the most use out of all my passport size. I'm not a very big fan of the passport size, because for me it's a little bit tiny for the kind of art journaling that I do. But this one actually holds my handmade ephemera book, and this is my daily journal. This is volume 3. I just started it not long ago. This is my daily journal. Is usually I use the 16-page one. It holds little bits of memory of the day, and I like using this what is it called, mini desk calendar I got from AliExpress, just to have the date nice and big there, so I can glance at it and know what date it is and what kind of happened then. I used to write a lot on this, and then I think as it goes on, sometimes I just write like one sentence or two. I really want to get back to writing a little bit more, so I'm going to try to fill this with a little bit more writing than I probably do usually write, but we'll see how this goes. This is my new one for these days. So that's my Camel passport. This one, this brown one, doesn't get used very often, so one of my resolutions this year is to try and fill this one with a little bit more stuff. So currently it's hosting this lovely insert Maddie from Helena sent to me. It's a prototype for the insert that she was gonna sell, and I love the page so much that I've decided to turn this into my passport art journal. I haven't had one before, so this is going to be quite exciting to start. So yeah, I'll see if I can bring you guys through that when I do. This other passport is an old one where I used to want to keep track of my the quotes that I like and stuff. These two were from a K-drama I watched, but somehow I ended up abandoning it halfway. Well, not halfway. I've only got two spreads, so I abandoned it pretty early on. Trying to pick it up again, but we'll see what's gonna happen with this one. So I really want to start using this one again. So that is those two. Now I'm gonna move to my regular sizes. My regular size is actually my favorite out of all the other sizes for now. I just find like the tall the tall pages suits my needs so much more. I don't know why, but I really love it. This is my favorite one. It's Camel's one. This is the one that if you watch my if you follow me on Instagram and watch my stories, there's a little bit of an ink stain here that I'm still trying to rectify, but I still haven't gotten time to do that, so hopefully it'll go away, because this is actually my favorite color and size. And inside this regular size we have a little pocket a zip pocket, and then this is the pocket I made myself for my ephemeras and stuff. This actually houses my art journal. This is from August. I'm actually quite slow with my journal, so this is the ones that you probably see a lot on my YouTube channel, because it has all the kind of art journal that I have. In the beginning, I mixed this with the mails that I get. Like, this is from my journal pages order, this is from my Just Padillas order, and Junli, and the 16th page, and then sometimes I'll pop in kind of happy mails and stuff, and pen pal stuff. But since the end of this year, I started separating them into a whole new insert by itself, and I think I like that much better, because the reason I moved it is because the stuff that I get from hauls and happy mails usually comes with a lot of already nicely decorated stuff, and if I put it on my normal journal, it has this like special pages that is quite busy. So I figured out, if I make an insert with just plain papers that are like colorful, then all these elements stands out so much more, and to be honest, I'm much happier with it. So I'm glad I ended up separating it into this insert. So right now my Camel holds my art journal and my happy mail journal. This pocket at the back that holds my pencil board if I need to stamp things and I need a good surface to write and stuff. It's amazing. And this is just the leftover pocket from the other one. So that's my Camel one for you. This one is my newest regular traveler's notebook, the black one, and it holds a little bit of a miscellaneous journal. Basically, it has my New Zealand travel journal that I need to get back into writing, because I'm already starting to forget what happened. So I really should start doing this again, just so that, you know, I don't forget things. So that's that. And this is my new K-drama journal that I started just a little while ago. The reason I started this is because I watch a lot of K-dramas, and people ask me a lot about recommendations for K-dramas, right? But I kind of have a bad memory, and the thing with K-dramas is most of them are 16 episodes, and once you watched it, there's no season 2, season 3. Usually it's only one season, so you tend to forget it a lot, and I tend to forget it a lot. So I'm hoping with this journal I can kind of make spreads of the K-dramas I like and I don't like so much, so when people actually ask me, I can live through this and say, hey, I really enjoyed this because da 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 da, and it'll help me remember why I love a certain show. This is the only page it has right now, but I'm looking to fill it with all the K-dramas I watch. I have big hopes on this because I think it's gonna be a really fun journal, because I love watching K-dramas. So I will definitely post them up, the spreads, but right now I don't know if it should come with like a voiceover of me just reviewing the K-dramas, or if you prefer just a soft music in the background, like how my other journal with me videos come with. So let me know if you want a chatty video for my K-drama journals, and yep, I will do that accordingly. This last one is basically my first journal ever. It's from 2019 when I first started. So basically why I started journaling is because I want to keep kind of notes to myself, and because I was in a slump as well back then, so I really wanted to have something to just for a pickup, and I want to kind of have some notes and everything that I like looking through it, and I find if it's laid out nicely, then I would want to look through it often. So this is all my kind of like a fake commonplace journal, I called it, and it's mostly kind of like quotes and like song lyrics that inspires me when I don't feel so great. So this is what started everything, and you can tell that it has evolved into what I have right now for my art journal. And yeah, I made myself another journal because I really wanted the different colored paper. So this is just white on white, and I kind of semi-abandoned it, but then I turned it into like my personal journal, which I won't show you the other side, but that's what the other one is. So that's my black one, and this one is kind of like my carry journal. This is the one I usually carry if I go out, but I don't do it as much these days because I stay indoors quite a lot because of COVID, but also this is just on the side kind of thing. So the first one is my bullet journal. For 2021, I'm using a combination of dot grid insert on my travels notebook for all kind of random spreads and bits of papers and trackers and those kind of stuff, whereas my weekly and monthly is in another planner. I'll show you after this, but this is basically just going to be like part of my bullet journal. It's in two parts this year. This is gonna be all my trackers and notes and shop trackers and things like that. And yep, that's that one. This one is my old bullet journal because the year hasn't ended yet, so I still have this one for now. This one is my the notes that I take around when I go to my church. So I take notes on this. I like to take nice notes, so I flipped through it again and I decorated some parts of the page just very simply, just so there's something on the side that I like looking at. So yes, that's my blue everyday carry kind of regular journal. And I'm also taking you through the planner I'm using for this year. Like I said, this has my half of my bullet journal where it's like more free form kind of like spreads, so I can do any spreads I want. But this is my main kind of planner. It's an undated planner from Muji, and it comes with a monthly page and a weekly. So this is the monthly look, and then there's also the weekly look where one side has all the days of the week and then an empty gridded space on the side. The way I'm going to use it is, this is going to be my overview. I'm going to use it for my video schedules, and also to keep track when I go to the gym and all my events that requires me to go out of the house, and basically stuff that I need to remember that is more event based. For the weekly, I'm actually going to use it more for kind of like to-do list. So is there any good week that I can, and it's more like keeping track of what I did. And this planner is basically more for my side business and my social life kind of thing. So it'll have what I need to do and what I did kind of like on the side, and this is like my to-do for the whole week. So it'll have all my week's to-dos, and then this is all the days of the week, and then I usually put the dots where I wanted to do them, and then sometimes it gets done, sometimes it doesn't, and if I need to transfer it to the next day, I'll just make another dot on the next day, and then it'll get crossed off when it's finally done. Like with this one, with the editing one, I wanted to do it on Saturday, and I did a little bit of it, but obviously it's not finished yet, so I moved the circle to the Sunday, and that's when I finish it off. That's why it gets across, and then that gets a tick. Yes, there's also some stuff like I wanted to do it on scheduled on a Saturday, but I have some time on the Friday, so that's why it gets done on a Friday, and that kind of just stays there. So right now that actually works quite well for me, so that's how I'm doing it. this planner is actually undated, and the main reason that I got an undated one was because I was unsure that I was gonna like this system come next year, so I didn't want to waste a good whole planner if it wasn't going to work. So I figured if I kind of get undated one, then I can, if I don't end up using everything, then I can always just, you know, use it for something else later, and it won't have the year on it. So that's why I got it. I also am planning to kind of make this monthly title page as per usual like last year, because I actually really enjoy decorating the monthly title page, and I always like to flick through it and see how it looks. So that's gonna stay. And a new thing that I'm doing this year also is to have like a goal section where I can write down what my goals are for the month, so that way that keeps me accountable to do the stuff I've written on this. Yep, so that's my planner. And I know when I first got this, I said I wasn't sure about the system, but actually after a few weeks of using it, I actually really like it so much that I got myself a planner, the dated planner this time, with the same layout, but this is just going to be for my work stuff. So I'll write down what I have to do that day at work, and I'll cross it off if I need to. And this side is just going to be for notes, if there's any meetings, if there's like extra notes for this and that, that's going to be on this page. So yes, basically that's all my lineup for this year. It's been quite a chatty video, so hopefully you like that, and let me know if what you're doing for this year. Let me know if you're doing one of the journals that I'm doing, or if I make you want to do a certain type of journal. And yeah, I'm just very interested to know what you're doing this year. So yeah, that's it. So hopefully your start of the year is great, and hope you're taking care and staying safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.